Welcome you all my channel Fly Achieve CV World. But I have to say sorry to you all. I was not coming with videos uh, because I was not feeling good. I was feeling under the weather. Here I use under the weather. Under the weather का मतलब ये होता है when you are not feeling well. Then at this place you have to say I am feeling under the weather. But before to start this video, I have to tell you, I have to explain you, if you want to, यदि आपको इंग्लिश सीखनी है तो आपको हैबिट अपने अंदर एक डेवलप करनी है. आपको डेली शॉर्ट स्टोरीज, छोटी छोटी जो स्टोरीज होती है ना, आपको पढ़नी है. यू हैव टू रीड शॉर्ट स्टोरीज, देन ट्राई टू ट्रांसलेट दिस स्टोरी and you have to try to speak in front of the mirror. You have to speak with yourself. खुद से बातें करनी है, राइट. और कुछ वोकेबलरी के वर्ड्स जो हैं न्यू, जो स्पोकन के पर्पज़ से यूज होते हैं. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एडवांस वोकेबलरी, बेसिक वोकेबलरी विच इज़ वेरी हेल्पफुल. ओके. और उसके साथ साथ हाउ टू यूज़ दीज वर्ड्स इन योर स्पोकन. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड वर्डों को कैसे इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, वर्ड्स को कैसे इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट. ओके. आई वांट टू टेल अबाउट मी, लाइक हाउ डू आई प्रैक्टिस. I try to read short stories, then I try to translate these stories in my own words. Then I try to speak in front of the mirror. I I told you in many. I told you all in many videos that I am a beginner. I'm not well trained, but I try to practice because every the person who is speaking English confidently and fluently was a beginner. So I'm also a beginner. And ये मैटर नहीं करता कि हाउ मच यू रीड, ये मैटर करता है हाउ मच यू प्रैक्टिस. योर प्रैक्टिस टेल यू हाउ मच you are confident, and you can start speaking English confidently when you practice a lot. When you practice, you learn. When you don't practice, you don't learn, and you can't speak this language. Okay, so let's start this topic, girls education. This is very serious topic. If I make any mistake, you can correct me, because I am a beginner and I am trying to brush up my language. I'm trying to learn this language, so that's why I try to speak with all of you, and you all are my speaking partner. And if one more thing I have to say that कि यदि आपको, if you feel that my channel is really helpful, and you 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 can start your journey, you can start practicing with me. So please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. This is my request to you all. So let's we start this topic, girls education. As per my perspectives, if we educate a girl, we empower the whole nation. So let her learn, let her lead. But since many stories time, we have seen that the subject matter of neglect. In most of the rural areas, girls are neglected in order to get education. Why we are doing so? We need to change this mindset, and we have to accept that girls have equal rights, similar right to the boys, right. Girls are the future. Girls are also the future of the country. Like many social evils are happening around us, like dowry system, like child marriage and honor killing, domestic violence. if we educate our girls, our daughters, so we can protect themselves from these types of social evils, and these women, these girls uh, may have their own identity. So if you don't to make them as a burden, you should start giving education. I'm very happy right now. Right now, our government are coming and conducting many schemes like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. But we need to change our mindset. I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about the people um, who think like that. If we if we educate a girl, if we educate a daughter, so we are wasting our money, because she has to go another house, she has to do the dishes, she has to handle she has to, we have these types of mentality. So we have to accept that if your daughters are well trained, well educated, they would not have dependent on others. And uh, educated women, self-employed women are respected everywhere, and they can inspire every woman. If we empower women, then we empower the whole nation, and we get ready them to fight against gender discrimination. So these all were my perception, these all were my thoughts. What do you want to say about girls education? You can share your thoughts. And if you are really interested in learning this language, so you should start speaking from today. Make your habit, you have to read one short story which is convenient to you, which you can easily read it, but you have to read it, but you have to practice and start working on your translation, because translation method will build up your confidence level. When you will have your confidence and you will start speaking English confidently, you don't have to think what you have to speak and what you have not to speak. यदि आपको किसी को भी सीखना है, if you want to learn this language, so you just have to love with this language. English learning language is not is not a rocket science. Everyone can learn it, but it asks your dedication, it asks your consistency. Okay, so now I wind up this session right now, and we will come with another video, with another interesting video. Till then, you will have to take yourself, and keep learning, keep growing, and stay blessed. Thank you all.